What if Goku never met ChiChi? How would this impact Dragon Ball Z?
You see this? This is Goku!
If you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and don't forget to click that bell for daily Dragon Ball, Fairy Tail, and other anime content. Hey everybody, welcome back to this week's episode of Dragon Ball Z Discussion, where we do a what if discussion on Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, and Dragon Ball GT. Today's discussion is, what if Goku never met ChiChi? How would this impact the Dragon Ball series, and more importantly, how would this change Goku's life and everything else if he never met ChiChi? One thing we know is that ChiChi was Goku's soulmate, and without her, a lot of stuff for Goku would have been different. It's like if he never had her inside his life, Dragon Ball definitely would have been changed, but when it comes to Goku himself, he would not have much of a social life and everything. You know, a lot of stuff for Goku would have changed. A lot of stuff in the timeline would have been different. ChiChi and Goku are an amazing couple, and I think they're one of the best couples inside Dragon Ball. It's the reason why I was glad that Akira Toriyama made those two together. But if he never made those two together and he, let's say, made a storyline where they don't meet each other, then Dragon Ball would have gone down the road. Actually, good stuff would not have happened if Goku never met ChiChi. So at the end of the discussion, I'd like for you guys to share me your thoughts on this. What do you guys think would have happened? And let me know inside the comments below what would have happened if Goku never met ChiChi. So my Z fans, let's get right to the discussion. What if Goku never met ChiChi? So pretty much everything that happened inside the timeline would have been the same from where Bulma came to Goku. They went together to find their Dragon Balls and all that. Now what changed here is right here. What if the fire never happened inside Ox King's palace and Bulma went there and she managed to get the Dragon Ball and they left? What would have happened right there? Let's begin right there. Goku definitely would not wander around, therefore he would not meet ChiChi. And if Goku never met ChiChi, then Goku would not learn the Kamehameha wave. Because the fact that the Ox King's palace was on fire, they asked him to get Master Roshi to put out the flames, and therefore when he got Master Roshi and he saw Master Roshi do the Kamehameha wave, he copied him and therefore he was able to use it. But if there's no flame, there's no point of him even bringing Roshi to put out the flame. And therefore if Goku never learned the Kamehameha wave, I believe that he would have died long ago inside Dragon Ball. The Kamehameha wave is actually what saved him. And then another thing right here is that because of Roshi not coming to the island, he would not get the idea to train under Master Roshi, and he would never have met Krillin. Although Goku knows who Roshi is because they met him before this happened, but still he would not go and meet him and train with him and meet Krillin and participate inside the world tournament. So all those stuff would not have happened, all because of one character of not meeting, and that is ChiChi. Now what would have happened is that once they get the Dragon Ball, they would have left. Same thing would have happened. They would have gone to the Pilaf Palace. He would have captured them. And now this could end in two ways. First way is that the Pilaf goes and uses the Dragon Balls like he originally planned and rule the world. Since Goku never learned the Kamehameha wave, he would not be able to break a hole for Oolong to pass through and make a wish. So therefore, Dragon Ball would have been under Pilaf's control. That is one way to end. Now let's just go with that never happened and that Goku managed to escape from Pilaf's palace and he saved the place. And he saved the day like they did inside the original timeline, then everything would have been exactly the same how it went until they left. Goku would have gone back home to his Mount Palace and train alone. And therefore, eventually when he gets the idea, he would have gone to find his grandpa's missing Dragon Ball. Although it'll be a lot more harder for Goku to find the missing Dragon Balls, but he will do it. But one thing we know about Goku is that since he never met ChiChi, he wouldn't have much of a social life due to not training with Master Roshi, and therefore not training with him, no friends. But one thing I do believe is that Goku would have gone to Bulma to see how she's doing, visit her, you know, in occasion wise, once every week or so to see how's everything going and stuff like that. And eventually I believe that Goku's and Bulma's relationship could probably get stronger, and therefore maybe those two could get married when he's older. But that is if something happens with Yamcha and she breaks up with him. Otherwise, she's going to remain with Yamcha and marry him. Now, when it comes to the Red Ribbon Army, I believe that they would not get in the way of Goku, and therefore they would have got their wish. Commander Red would have made a wish to get himself taller, and eventually down the road Goku would have found his grandpa's missing Dragon Balls. But now one thing we see right here is that since he never met the Red Ribbon Army, he would not take down the Red Ribbon Army, and therefore they would have still tried to run the world. But this would lead for Dr. Gero not to create any future androids to kill Goku out of vengeance. So that's one thing that's good right here. Now since there's no ChiChi, one thing very bad right here is that no Gohan. Goku will not have no one to marry, and therefore he will not have a kid, and therefore Gohan will not be born. And if Gohan's not born, you guys already know what would have happened inside the Dragon Ball series. But like I said before, most likely Goku could go and marry someone like Bulma. And if he married Bulma, I already made a video of what would have happened if Goku married Bulma. Check that out. And when it comes to Piccolo, I believe that King Piccolo will still be sealed inside his evil containment wave. Emperor Pilaf would not go to try to release him because Goku wouldn't continuously get in his way, and therefore Goku would have trained and entered the World Martial Art Tournament. Once he becomes old enough, he will hear about what this tournament is. He will try to enter it so he could try to get stronger, because at the end of the day, Goku is still a Saiyan. He loves fighting and training, and therefore he's going to continue to do that until he gets stronger. But eventually when Raditz comes to Earth, what would have happened is that he would try to get Goku to come with him. And since Goku has no one to lose, no ChiChi, nothing, Goku would agree to go with Raditz and help him finish the mission that he needed his help with. Although if Raditz ever threatened to kill the Earth, Goku would be the protector of the Earth from the shadows and not let that happen. But then if he gets in Raditz's way, eventually Raditz would have killed Goku. And that's how Dragon Ball Z would have happened if Goku never met ChiChi. Honestly, I think meeting ChiChi, the main factor of that was having Roshi being there and all that. A lot of those stuff would have happened, and which is actually a very good thing. It's the reason why Akira Toriyama wanted Goku to meet ChiChi, just so that all this story right here could have happened. Otherwise, if it didn't happen, then this would have happened right here. Most likely the Earth would have lost to Pilaf, or Goku would have died by Raditz. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you guys think would have happened? What are some what if you guys like to see? And let me know your thoughts in the comments below if there's anything else you would that the guys think should have been inside this discussion. If there's anything you guys like this video I would talk about, please drop me a like. That'd be amazing. If you haven't joined my guild by subscribing, please do so. I'll greatly appreciate it. I'm Goku T23. Have an insane day, my Z fans.